G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been a wee while. I've had a bit of a bug, as you can still hear, and well, I couldn't talk for a week. So anyway, we're back. Cattle are fed. Just got to go take the water trailer right there down, fill it up, and then we'll go shift some ewes. Now last time I towed this trailer up here, we did run into a little bit of an issue, and it is kind of a major safety thing, so we better fix it. See this here? This is supposed to be spring loaded out to there, so that when that comes up, I can't lift it right now, it's got weight on it, it hits that tongue. And at the moment, if we're going down the road and this decides to lift, it's going to pop straight off and fall off, so that is not good. So that is very temporary, only just to get down the road. They can't open far enough for that to get through, so we should be safe. We are safe. And yeah, we should have a spring back at the workshop that will be big enough and the right length, hook ends and everything to do that job, and then it'll be fixed for hopefully another 10 years. So here we are at the Tudus. What a beautiful day in Southland today. Now, we're still in a bit of a conundrum here. As you can see, there's still a little bit of feed out here. Not enough, and it's not enough to leave them for another day. But there's more back there. And then if we look down that way, there's where are we? Over there. There's a whole lot more. But I think we're just going to keep moving them on. That feed is getting consumed. They're going back there when they're getting finished on the break they're on, and they're nibbling away at it. And I think if we get a bit of wet weather come through, that'll help to make them spread out over the whole paddock, and yeah, it'll get used one way or another, and if it doesn't, it'll just go back to the soil and the soil can have it. And yeah, but this is strange. I'm not used to leaving feed behind like that. That said, Tudus are looking pretty happy for it. They're all here, we haven't taken any light ones out, and yeah, might be the way forward. Sorry guys, I dropped you. We're all good. This thing is awesome. And just like that, they're away. There goes the next fence up. Ducks. Don't think those sheep could be much happier though, could they? Right, next job we've got this wee fence here. So this was the one that ran down that way so they could graze that side and then keep them out of here as they're coming this way. It currently runs to there, and yeah, that's not much of a gap. So we're going to pull this down, this one. I'm going to put this one just over the other side of that gateway somewhere, and then I've got another job for this fence and another paddock. Well, that's all that mob tidied up. Just got to bring some baleage over after lunch. So we'll go have a wee look at the wee hoggetts, which are over there somewhere. Where are we? Somewhere just through there. There they are. See how they're getting on. Wow. Ouch. So that is really, really good, but at the same time kind of not very good, because they've had 2 days on that break. And it's supposed to be a 4-day break. You remember I've said to you in the past, we don't want them going longer than 4 days because they just wind up. Basically with a 4-day break, you got 2 days where they're eating too much, 1 day where they're eating enough, and the 4th day they're probably not quite eating enough. But over the 4 days they're actually getting more than they need. The longer that drags out, the more days they'll wind up spending getting not enough. Now 1's fine. Yeah, 2, 3, 4 days, not so much. You can see back over here, there's still quite a bit left on the old break. I'm happy for that to be what they're leaving behind for the first few breaks. They'll go back and clean it up over time. That's a wee bit much. Now 2 more days on here, they're obviously going to eat a bit more of it, but it's, yeah, the breaks are too big. The crop weighs more than we thought, and at this end of the paddock I'd budget on an 18 tonne. So we've got a pretty good crop here, which is good. Just going to take some fine tuning moving forward. But check the girls out, they're looking pretty happy. Would have to be on par with the best my hoggetts have ever looked. They're a month later going on this year, admittedly, only their second break. They've only been on for a full, I want to say maybe 7 days. They've got the baleage feeder empty. It's good to see, because yeah, sometimes they can be a bit tricky to take to that. That only went in there yesterday. Yeah, they don't know what it is. It's a mineral salt lick. They'll work it out. They're not in lamb, so it's yeah, not too much of a concern if they don't go through too much of that. But man, there is some crop left in this paddock, and we're already into July. And there's that lot tidied up. Right, time to go have some lunch. There goes one more done. See you in 4 days, girls. Those strings can be quite hard to pull out when they get caught in that feeder, the way the way the bale sits in the pipes. There's the big mob, looking pretty happy there. Once again, a lot of residual left. This is their previous break, but is what it is. They're getting fed well. They're coming back and cleaning it up, so I'm not too worried. Just takes a bit of getting your head around. Yeah. Joys of having too much feed. There goes baleage fed out to the titties. So back up with the cattle. Got our water tanks full. Fix this, but it is quite the spring that we put on there, so I can't lift it with my hand without these. But anyway, that's done. Well guys, it happens to the best of us, right? That one's not supposed to be open. Where are we? That one is. They're not supposed to be there. They're not supposed to be there. They are not supposed to be there. They're all supposed to be there. However, kind of not a bad thing, because I thought they'd flatten the fence, which as it turns out, a gate with the dicky chains just come open. So that's good. So if we close this gate, this one's got a bit of a weird system. See, it's got a hook there. And the idea is that it just quite simply goes through there wants to, and hooks into there. I suspect when I've left this thing open, I've upset that somehow, and there's supposed to be, there it goes, that, yep, okay, so that's still there, that's alright. It goes through both of them. I bloody wonder about the guy who runs this place sometimes. That gate up there is open too, and if he doesn't hurry up, they're going to go through it. No, he's got him. Is he? Is he? Oh, so close. I think we might go up there and help him. Here's a go. Here's a go. Don't do it, girls. Don't do it. Don't do it. Sit down, Slim. See, Slim's way back here. He's actually doing a pretty good job. Walking up the hill, hopefully just around the fence quite nice and gently. Walk up, Slim. Walk up. Sit! Oh, Slim's a bit scared of the electric fence. He must have had a few boots at some point. There we go, they're around the corner. This is going to be easy because all I've got to do is put them back through a gate. Walk up, Slim. Walk up, Slim. Walk up. No, you're not listening, are you? Hey, Slim. Ah, there we go. She had to do it. Right, that chain there is now through both gates, so that won't happen again. There we go, all back on. So do a shift tomorrow, and I probably will do it, but we'll just see. It might wind up being that we just let them off tomorrow, set up some brakes on grass for them, because they've got to come off. Hang on, I'll just do this gate up. They've got to come off Swedes on Saturday morning because we are scanning on Monday. Now they've got to be 48 hours off Swedes because the gut's so full of water, but they've only got to be 24 hours off feed for scanning, so they've got to come onto a grass break anyway. We are forecast the best part of an inch of rain on Saturday, so Friday it might be. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday, so tomorrow night, evening at the very latest, everything's going to come off crop, go onto a grass paddock because that's a big dump of rain. But they've got to come off anyway, it's just a day earlier, and yeah, saves making a mess, wasting a heap of feed, being hard on the animals. So we'll just get that set up. So I'll decide tomorrow whether I'm going to shift them or whether I'm just going to set up a break on grass for them, and they can have 3 days on grass instead of 1. Makes no difference really either way. Had a haircut. Woohoo. Hey, we're just here at the dam where I've lifted it a little bit. Blocked off the bottom pipe. Where are we? Right there. Got a wee 1 inch hole in it just to let some water keep going through so the silt doesn't block it up. But yeah, it's working quite well out of the top pipe there. But we have got an inch of rain coming tomorrow and I don't want to lose this dam, so I'm going to pull that board off so that we're running out of the bottom pipe, so that we've got a whole lot of extra capacity in case that nearly an inch of rain becomes a whole lot more and washes my dam away. Are we ready? Woohoo! Woohoo! Woo! It's a lot of water. Coming down pretty quick. Yeah, we'll watch it from this other side. There's a lot of water heading down there now. I love playing with water. Been running about 15 minutes now and we've gone down what? Oh, you can see there. About there, 8-10 inches. Another 3 or 4 to go. Should be about halfway down that pipe when at the outside level. When it is running normally. Doing its job awesomely. Just got to suck some water out of it now. Ewes on the move. It's the mob that broke out yesterday. I know I said I wasn't going to shift them today, but I've had a look at the forecast and it's not really supposed to start raining seriously until about 8:30 tomorrow morning, and we are actually heading out tonight, staying away for the night. We will be back by 8 and we'll have time to get them all off the paddock. So we're going to leave them on here, no baleage, just put them on here. They'll get most of the tops off. That is quite a big break. I think I've made a mistake there, but that's all right. And then tomorrow we'll flick them off for the wet weather. Then on Saturday they can stay off because they've got to be off Saturday anyway. Sunday morning they'll all go in the yards and Monday morning we'll start scanning. Just got to make sure it's all set up before we go today, so that tomorrow when I let everything off, it's just a matter of opening the gate and letting them go. So if I need to put any fences up or anything, I'll make sure that's organised. All set up, happy as. That is quite a big break. So there's only about 3 breaks left in this paddock after this mob have finished, after this break's finished. So there's 4 breaks currently. Haven't quite decided what I'm going to do yet after scanning. I've got this mob and the mob just over the wee rise. Where are we? Can't even see, crikey, just over there somewhere. They're the same mob, they're just 2 different conditions. Those ones were a bit lighter in January basically. They've been treated a bit better. They're much of a muchness now. I am seriously considering, because after scanning, if we don't, we're going to wind up with like 9 different mobs of sheep, that we might box them together and then just take some light ones out and not put the light ones back on. And it just means one less mob, and it means we can move over some of the ground a bit faster. And there's some benefits there, there's not. If there's less than 1200 in that mob, I think I'll do it. If there's more than 1200, we probably won't. But reason they're not getting bailage today, they're going to eat the tops off there, they're going to eat a bit of the bulb, although you can see they are, all that white, they are chewing into the bulb straight away. Tomorrow they're going off on grass, so if I put bailage in here, it's going to sit here for 4 days and not get eaten. There's a lot of rain coming. So wash all the goodness out of the bailage, they won't want to eat it. So they'll be fine. Whatever comes back on here after scanning, we'll definitely get bailage put on before they even make it here. Yeah, so no real dietary issues there. It's just a matter of trying not to waste feed. Right, there's that fence up, all the way down there. Comes right the whole way along, goes over to there. Ironically, we've got the same neighbour on both sides there. Some strange boundaries here. So that's for the early girls. They're going to come out here. They're going to hopefully have like 10 days, then 8 and 8, and then 2 over the river. And then that'll be them pretty much till their lambing date of sometime around the 23rd of August. We always want to spread out a few days early, so you don't want to spread them out on the day they lamb. So that'll have them sorted, and everything else is pretty much going to be on Swedes. Still scared about that, but hey, we've got feed. We're not complaining about having feed, that's for sure. We've got feed, we've got options. So you might have noticed over the last sort of year or so that Slim, my main heading dog, has been getting pretty slow. He can't see straight. He can see straight. He's got no peripheral vision. If he's running along and he's sort of looking at the sheep and his head's a bit sideways, he'll smash into gateways and fences and all sorts, and yeah, he's just not handling the workload anymore. But good dogs are hard to come by these days. I don't really have the time to do a lot of training myself, so I've got to go buy them, but we've lucked out. So anyway, I thought I might just do an introduction of all the dogs to you. So this is Pearl, the Huntaway. This is the one that had the surgery a wee while ago. Hey girl. Oh, those claws hurt. Hey. Pearl's a bit mental. This is Tank. Tank's actually up for rehoming. Very nice dog, but Tank, he just has no interest in sheep. Do you, dude? So if anyone's looking for a nice pet dog, please do get in touch. Beautiful nature, gentle. Well, gentle's not right, he's rough, but he's incredibly friendly. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Hey Tank, Jess, look at Jess, look at Jess. Jess is my old hidden dog. Hey girl, Jess, Pearl! Jess is about 12, 13 years old. Pearl, quiet. And yeah, she just lives the life of luxury, but typical little young hidden, or little old hidden bitch, girl dog. She is very aggressive with other dogs. Hey girl. That's Missy, that's Sarah's dog. Missy. Nice wee hidden dog. Nice wee hidden dog she got just a wee while ago. Very well, about a year ago. Very nice natured little dog. Hey girl. And of course Slim. Hey Slim. Slim they can't see. Well, you can see. They're all pretty happy. But yeah, there's two wee dogs in the kennels over there, and they're there for a very good reason. We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, my kennels, these aren't bad kennels. I built these 11 years ago, I suppose. They all did have the little canopy, or yeah, that one and that one, the wee hutches, so when they get in there they're nice and warm. But two of them, my very noisy ratbag Huntaways, have been chewed off. But I just showed you 5 dogs, and there's 2 there, so 6 kennels isn't enough. And I'm not a very big fan of dogs on a chain down here. It's quite wet and it gets muddy and yuck all around the kennels. I just don't like it. Like them being up off the ground with a nice dry box they can go and get into. And yeah, anyway, yesterday, because we only got these dogs the day before yesterday we went to town and we bought this. Not cheap, but I don't have time to build my own at the moment. But these are a neat wee setup, nice wee run on them. There's a bit of a gap on there that I'm not too sure about, but bigger dogs would be fine. Nice wee insulated boxes on the back. When I say insulated, they're a timber frame and they're all timber inside. If you have a look in there, see that? And then it's steel around the outside. So yeah, not like there's actual insulation in there, but the timber itself is an insulator, so it's going to help. So we're going to put some older dogs in here, and then we're going to put younger dogs in there, and the ones with the full doors, full away enclosed areas. And then at some point we'll fix up the other 2 bays for Sarah's pet dog and for Mum's pet dog. That way when we go away, they've got somewhere to go. We've got someone that comes and lets them out for a run every day. But anyway, we'll see what these 2 new dogs are like. Hey Slim, get up. Hey Slim. Hey Slim. Slim. Those things are a wee bit clumsy, I must admit. Pearl, you get in there, Pearl. Pearl. Look at Pearl. Pearl, get up. Whoops, Pearl, good girl. And Jess. Look at Jess. There you go, Jess. Good girl, Jess. I let them both out just briefly yesterday, and they did both come back. They've come from a female owner who really, really did love them. Nice dogs. I've seen them work and they go well. The heading dog's a very nice dog. There. The Huntaway is a nice wee dog, but a yard dog, so they're quite rough and boisterous and enjoy having a bit of fun. But I'll make sure that we don't lose them before I get anything on video. There goes B. Oh, look at B. Look at B. There you go. Good girl. Hello. Hey, you're a friendly wee thing, aren't you? Very, very nice natured dogs. I mean, my dogs are nice natured too, but these 2 to the absolute extreme. You can have a run round. Hey, you want to have a run round? I've fed them twice now, and dogs get used to who feeds them, so, but the change of voice is going to be a big thing. She's coming back to me quite happily, just having a sniff around the other kennel there. But I'm just going to let her have a run around on her own for a few minutes, and then we'll pop her back in the kennel and let the other one out, because the other one was a wee bit standoffish last night. I'm sure she'll be fine. She's looking at me now. See over there, She's staring at me with her cool eyes. I'm sure she'll be fine, but we just don't want to. Yeah, if a dog runs away and you go chasing it, they run harder and harder and harder, and you'll never find them again. So we've just got to be a bit wary. Well, there might not be going to be any issues with this one after all. Hey girl, you quite happy? I'm not sure you should be jumping up, but I'm not going to growl at you right now. Hey, right down. Good girl. Can we go for a wee walk? Hey, good girl. Yeah, tomorrow I'll definitely do that. I'll probably just spend a bit of time with them every day for about a week, and then we've got this little paddock here which is only 2 hectares. Put a handful of sheep in there, maybe some rams, maybe some work ewes or something, we'll find out, and just maybe try with the heading dog anyway there, just try giving her a wee bit of work, just something gentle, not putting her in a position where she can do anything wrong and lose any confidence. But they're funny animals, dogs. I really like them, but you do have to, yeah, you've got to have a fair bit of respect for them. They're not just a tool, they're a living animal, and you do have to treat them as such. Hey Steel. Hello. Hey Steel. Good wee girl. Hey. Good wee girl. Yeah. We also rocked this whole area just yesterday. Anyway guys, that's a meet and greet of all the dogs. I think that'll do it for this video. We will be starting again very shortly, as in about 5 minutes, because we're going to shift to my views scanning on Monday. So next one's going to be all about that. And who knows what else we've got going on. All sorts. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we will catch you next time.